This video explains the rules of Omaha. In this video, the game is played using play money, not real money. Because of this, don't pay attention to any of the strategy, since this game is not going to be at all similar to a real money game. This is just to learn the rules of the game. The most important thing to remember about Omaha is that you use 2 cards from your hand and 3 cards from the board. Even if you want to, you cannot use, say, 1 card from your hand and 4 cards from the board. You must always use 2 cards from your hand and 3 from the board. For example, in this hand, I could have a flush of clubs if 3 clubs are on the board, or I could have a flush of spades if 3 spades come out on the board. I could have a straight if there's a 2, 3, and 4 on the board, because I would have ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. On this board, I have a flush draw. I have the ace and 5 of clubs, and then the 10 and 3 of clubs on the board. Besides the flush draw, my hand is fairly weak, since if I don't have a flush, basically I just have an ace high. Now, I have a flush now because the 6 of clubs came on the turn. I have 2 clubs in my hand and 3 clubs on the board. I have the nuts, which basically means I have the best possible hand. Even if someone had, say, 3 6s in their hand, I would be beating them since they can only use 2 of those 6s. They would only have 3 of a kind. They wouldn't have quads, even though they have 3 other 6s in their hand. Another club came on the river, but it doesn't really matter. For someone to have a flush, they have to have 2 clubs in their hands. Technically, someone can beat me now if they have the 7 and 9 of clubs, because they would have a straight flush, but that would be very, very rare. As you can see, that other guy had a flush as well, since he had the queen and jack of clubs. So that'll wrap up this video. With Omaha, the most important thing to remember, 2 from your hand, 3 from the board, no matter what.